Here in Australia. Shorter today on numbers because of a couple of issues with race bans, etc. But got a couple of fresh faces as well racing. We've got, looking down the order, we've got Uza, same with Geki and Charlie Fiji. Charlie as well is the first, well, self-proclaimed himself first Fiji driver to race in HRL, so that's an interesting one to pick up.
It seems like I'm from Fiji then.
Yeah. Looking at the bottom board is Jason trying to nearly get blocked in his first run, but I think whoever was that behind him? Someone just pulled out the way. I think it might have been Oozing actually. He just got out of the way. But I mean, we'll see if anything comes from it. I don't expect anything to. But and yeah, in terms of the shorter numbers, we'll have a look through. Well, who do you think is going to get pole? What's your prediction?
Turbo's your favourite. Well, I have to call him Turbo, but obviously Ty Shaw now. I'd probably say he's probably favourite.
Yeah, based on what we've seen of the leaderboards and stuff coming into this, yeah, probably. I mean, obviously no Constella or Schokolade today, so in terms of numbers at the front that can maybe contend for wins, you'd expect it to be like the Alpines. Brad is obviously coming off back of a win as well, and Turbo. But yeah, as I said earlier though, because the numbers are a bit shorter, even though Cook was serving a quali-ban, I mean, there's only 13th, so not too bad for him to already be just down in 13th on the day that he has to serve a quali-ban rather than exactly now, as opposed to being down in the 18th, 19th. The two cars come to line there at the back as well. There's Geki about to start his run with a Merc right behind him.
No Love Darky, who's on the lap right behind him, but I think the tyre front may just invalidated.
Yeah, he has, and he's moved out of the way, yeah. Alex asked in the chat, what do you think the pole time would be? Oh, in tier 2, which you don't know.
62.
I think it might be lower, to be fair. I think Turbo might break into the 15s. If I'm going to make a bold prediction, I think he might drop a 15.9.
No Love Darky.
Oh, Turbo's got very deep, and he's all out of shape on the exit though. The fast left right, it's throwing his time off. So only got 11% of his battery left as well, so kind of have to be very conservative through the final sector.
That's why did you turn into Gary Neville?
Gary Neville, ooh, Toro. But Turbo, and Alex also asks what the tier 2, tier 1 pole time will be later. I mean, we'll see what Turbo can set across the line. 16.6 first time, so failed into beat Gremic's time. I don't think, Paul in the chat saying 15.2, I don't think it's going to be that low if I'm being honest. I think it's going to be a 15.5.
Yeah, something like that.
Who else have we got coming to the line? Brad is next. He's currently 6th, but with that time only the top 5 with times on the board.
I think Brad is back off as well. So.
Oh yeah, he's got 100% ERS ready to.
I think Lezax is going to be the next one to set an actual lap. So just gone through the fast chicane in sector 2.
I think he's going to gravel.
3 actually.
Yeah, through goes into the final sector then. Keeps it nicely in the track there. Coming into the last 3 corners. Nice and tidy.
He saved a lot of his ERS though.
Yeah, I think he may have just stuck it in hot lap and maybe he's not pressing it to activate it more. Yeah, he's not even using it to the line. So plenty more lap time on the board. There's a 17.1, moves him into 4th. But yeah, like you said, not using his ERS, he's got plenty of time left on the table to grab if he does choose to activate it. Camperasol on the out lap. Who else have we got time? Do you know we've got Bradis now actually on the time? After just doing a little side to it last time out. Coming into the final sector, he's 8.5 seconds up. So just on that basis, I mean, to be fair, even at 8.5 seconds, that's not going to put him that much in the mix, really. So I guess he's, if he's backed off, he's obviously got a bit more time in sector 3 as well, though, hasn't he? So we'll see how much that carries through and how much he can shave off that in the 3rd and final sector. Round he comes. 22% left, so a lot less than the time we saw last time around. He uses plenty of the curb in the final corner, then to the line. Where does this put Bradders? Moving up to 4th, 16.9, so only just in the 16s. Now, while we're waiting for a couple of cars to come out and set times, I'll quickly go through the drivers and see them running.
Charlie Stevens' lap as well in the meantime, and he's feeding for a first solid lap, so it'll be interesting to see where he comes in at.
Yeah, took that corner nicely as well, just as I hopped on board with him. I'll go to the championship just after this lap from Charlie, just to see what you can chuck on the board.
He on the final corner, he's round.
No damage.
Slightly, it won't be damaged, but yeah, that's obviously his lap time gone.
Oh, that's a shame, because that looks like a nice little time. Wow, okay, so back to square one. Anyways, going around to do, going into more details then. Well, going back to the last race as well, obviously sprint in Brazil, Bradders came out on top, so that's helped him a bunch in terms of the Drivers' Championship. But the big news, obviously, is that the top two aren't here today. Constella on 121 points, and then Luke and then Schokolade on 81, both absent today with race bans after racking up 12 penalty points. Camper's then next in line on 78, so Camper with a great opportunity to slice that down. Gap up top at the moment is 43, so if he has a good result today, he could almost be in the fight for the title itself, so plenty to look at for in that sense. And then behind him, Bradders on 69, Gremick 62, so those three in 3rd to 5th have a good chance today to get in the mix. Unfortunate that Lucas Champion's not here today. I think there's some technical issues, so was unable to get on track today, but that would have been interesting to see him as well. K1 as well, I don't know where K1 is. Hopefully we might see K1 at some point, but doesn't look like it. And then Kookaburra in 9th, he will be starting at the back today, so an opportunity for him to claw back up and potentially overtake K1 then if that's the case. And you, Troy, as well, it might overtake you. It's only 9 points off the back of you. Kick your lifeless body further down the order. In tier 2. Kookaburra might have you. We'll allow it, it's just Kookaburra. Oh, Simpson's shot. Hello.
Really, I'll bet.
Again to the pits for the reserve. Japton's yet to set time as well. He's on track right now. Very slippery through the fast left right. But,
I saw Camper was on the time, but you edited at the fast chicanes. I don't know if not Bradders put him off a bit, because Bradders were sort of cutting that section to, I think, either get back in the pits or just ran the lap, but it wasn't a direct body block.
Alright, round, Jaffin comes in to set his first time, slightly touches the curb on the entry that's thrown his car off, putting him into the wall on the final corner, just heavily compromises time, puts him at 8th there, but plenty of time left because he's had a disaster around the final corner, puts him at 8th then, and that's 2 seconds off the pole time. So fastest log Jaffin.
P5 as well.
A good time for Musin, obviously, front of the reserve as well. Darky's on a time as well. Yeah, to set one, so we've got 3 drivers yet to actually put time on the board, and same with Charlie, obviously, with the, well, not a representative time. Oh, great glitch on my screen, but I thought he was going into the barrier there, but no, he makes it around. Come around into the final 2 corners now then. 13th right now, obviously full time now. In at Merck after Troy departed the team. So nice to see Darky on track. I think this is he's only this is his first race really. I think he missed the last 2, so good to see what he can do. Getting the mix obviously with his teammate towards the back. It's nice to see Merck trying to wave the flag towards the front.
Are you saying you think you get pole there?
I think it'd be Turbo.
Yeah.
I said that though.
Do I think
Chesney.
Chesney 95.
Big Chesney. To be fair, there was
lap as well, getting a bit of a toe from I think it's an Aston in front.
Might be fastest slot, but you won't get out of the way between the last couple of corners, so hopefully he doesn't lose any time. I don't think he will. I think he's going to get a lovely toe actually.
Yeah, I think he timed it very nicely, just a few toes in the last couple of straights.
Uses all his ERS below that 10%, but I don't think it's really going to matter because of the toe. And yeah, Camper goes provisional pole 16 flat. Very solid time, puts him half a second clear of his own teammate. That's worth saying as well in terms of the constructors fight. Big day potential in the Qatar Alpine. They're already 10 points clear of Red Bull. Red Bull short of a driver as well. So this could be the day that Alpine make that step and fully push away from the chasing pack and get involved in potentially saying that they'll be the champions. Only a couple of rounds left, obviously. Ferrari's still in the mix as well, 16 points off the top currently, but again, one driver down.
The pair of them have overall had a fantastic season, but together they've worked really well.
Yeah, I think they were a team that kind of went under the radar last season, just solidly churning out points. More particularly Gremic, I'd say, because Gremic got 100% attendance, had a very solid season. Camper, when he did race, showed that he had something about him, but again, he's been very consistent with his teammate this season, so they've both been up there, so solid shift on the podium.
Geki de Haas puts it in the gravel on his outlap, and I don't know if he's just blocked someone rejoining the track there.
Oh dear.
Never good.
It wasn't Alpine, but I think that's just Camper on his in that run, so he'll be fine for that. But here we go then, he's going to get going on an actual fast lap this time after a trip to the gravel.
I was telling you, he's invalid straight away.
That's to finish lap there.
I think he just started one. Oh, he's invalid anyway. Yeah, into the pits he comes. So then cut to the turbo, and he's the only car really he's just about to start a time actually. So yeah, we'll get on board with who we've tipped to be pole, but I mean, I don't know if he's going to manage to tip off. Nearly invalidate straight away, flinged off the curve. He's going to lost a bit of time then straight away, but honestly, I don't think anyone's going to beat that time from Camper. I can't lie. I think Camper might have had this. I'll be very surprised if someone beats that.
Turbo has the ability, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, in terms of raw ability, yeah, Turbo has the ability to nick him off the top spot, and he's got 2/10 already in Sector 1 despite that little error.
Yeah.
He's timed this a bit weird though in terms of his runs, because I don't know if he's going to have enough time to come back in to then do one more.
He's just fueled for back to back.
Yeah. Still 2 sets up, he's maintained that time through the second sector. So that's set to put him up to P2 and touch the grass a little bit, but I don't think that's going to be too detrimental to his time. I mean, he needs to find a whole heap of time in the third sector if he wants any chance of pole.
Oh, he locks up.
Nicely done, to be fair though. I don't think that's really affected him. A bit wide though at the final corner and missed the apex by a country mile. And round he comes. Where's this going to put him in the mix? He does get a provisional pole with a 15.8. Fair play, and he's got more time throughout the lap as we've seen. He's probably got another 1 or 2 tenths in that. Fair play. Did not see that coming, I can't lie. I thought he was going to sort of somewhere around maybe like a 16.1, 16.2.
Yep.
It's 2 tenths clear of Camper, and Camper had a toe as well.
Yeah. This is it all.
So I think that's, unless Camper obviously made a mistake somewhere else on his lap that we missed, I don't think he's really going to get anywhere near that. I can't lie. I think that could be pole literally decided right there. We'll have to see. Still got 2 minutes left, so everyone come around to do their final runs.
Track evolution a bit crazy, though.
We've also got times left to do. Geki yet to set time at all, so we'll see if Geki can actually get time on the board. Charlie Fiji as well yet to set a proper time. Down 11th on 8:31.3. Yet to come out of the pits as well. They've run out of time surely. They've got to come out now if they want to come out.
Yeah,
both of them.
Time because it's on the other flags, but neither coming out yet.
It's like a minute 20, a minute 30 left. Geki might just make it. Charlie's done. Yeah, Turbo's done as well, so that's it for Turbo. So if he wants to try and improve that, that's him unable to do so. So that's Turbo's session done as well. As Darky's then first man to go out on track and set his first time in this initial, in this last round of laps.
Charlie after making the steer for the 7
Yeah, 31.3. It's unfortunate to have that as your actual. It's not your representative time, is it? But sure.
Yeah, it's not. I think everyone will know that, to be fair.
Yeah. Darky with a nice time and lap through that fast right-hander, marginally up on his time as well. I expect him to go even further up, going across that timeline between 1 and 2. Yeah, he has found another 75 milliseconds or so. Oh, a bit wide on the exit, keeps it valid though, but that's probably going to nick a bit of time off his overall time.
He's about to reach some traffic though, but it should be out of the way before he gets going.
Yeah, fingers crossed, looking at where it is. Around he comes, nice and tidy again. Wants to avoid this curb on the entry, he does. Uses that on the exit instead. So Darky then, first man to cross the line in the last runs. Where does he go? Puts it P3, half a second improvement. Splits the Alpines. Who's next? Fastest lot to invalidate his run. Oh, just slightly impeded potentially. Yeah, it just needs invalidated. That's 2/10 gone. I mean, that would have potentially moved him above Gremic. But I don't know if fastest lot needs to get out of the way because he's on the racing line. Oh, that's not going to be too bad, I don't think. He's out of the way. More invalidations as people pull over to the side. And that's the checkered flag waving. Jatton's invalidated his run. Gecky's still got his time kicking around. Camper's invalidated as well. Same as Gremic, he's in the pits. Brothers to the line.
To the line as well.
No ERS left though, so he's going to be draining. Moves up to P6 though, above Brothers. Leg sacks as well. It's improvement. Not enough.
Lost how often? Yeah, that's it then, because Jetton's not on the lap anymore.
Just Gecky then, see if Gecky has anything. I mean, it's a bit, yeah, he looks miles off to be fair. Oh, to be fair, it's actually, no, he's not going to be miles off. Just off the back, yeah, 18.6 moves him above Charlie with a time on the board. So only time on the board for Gecky, puts an 18.6 in, so not too bad. But yeah, as expected then is Ty Sean that moves into P1 provisional pole. Now it is the official pole with a 15.8. Gets that extra point as well. Not crazy margin that we initially thought about Camper, 2/10, but then it's another, just over a 10th back to Nola Darky, and then that massive gap back to Gremic, just over 3/10 as well. So front three clear of the rest here in Melbourne. So we'll see if that translates into the race and whether we have a break rate 3 or whether it will stick as some form of a DRS strain as you'd initially expected to be. And now we see if we actually get away with the lights. Because we pray. We pray.
We'll probably say we're on lap 2 while we're all on the grid.
Please do. Yeah, obviously that's something for a heads up, but obviously we've got a spectator hosting today. And unless the EA fix their glitches, that may cause the safety car off the lights, so in which case we'll have to decide what we want to do, whether we want to just see it out or go for its lobby restart.
It might be a bit too damp.
Yeah, we'll just load it back in.
We've not tried it this game yet though, so with any luck...
yeah, I'm yet to actually see.
I don't know why that's so really let them fix it. Realistically, they would have done with them.
I mean, no, I don't know how much of a good sign it was, considering I did not see any of the qualifying orders. So. Let's just pray that it goes all well in the race.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, we pray. So the question is then, can Turbo translate that into the race and just run away with it? Obviously still in their seat. He wanted to give up his seat, but he's been held on and looking for a solid return. Well, I mean, he was on track last week, but it didn't obviously go to plan. He's in the chat, so come on, lads. We expect you to win this one. No pressure.
So, one thing to say though is obviously there's so many DRS points around here that you know,
it's easy to stay in touch.
Going to break it, yeah. By the time DRS gets activated.
It's going to be an interesting race.
Melbourne's usually a good scrap, yeah, so I'm expecting it. Only obviously 13 cars though. Might kill the action slightly, but in terms of the closeness, I imagine the front 6-7 should be in the train of some degree.
Yeah.
Gecky looks like in terms of 1 lap pace, he might be slightly off the pace, but we see how that looks in race show. 4 lights, 5 lights then.
And we
get away perfectly, beautiful. Turbo looks like he's going to manage to hold it down into turn 1, whether Camper's going to make a dive on him. No, just tucks him behind. So yeah.
Smart. And that might be rewarded for Turbo. Like
Everyone on the mediums as well, apart from Geki. We shot up the order initially.
Red is that Justin. Actually, I don't know if that was.
Geki shot up the order, so I don't know what happened there. There's already a... It looked like Camper cut turn 2 as well, whether he got a warning there, but very, very close in this front pack.
Camper's got one as well. Darky doesn't have one.
But initially, Darky's lost a bit of pace compared to the front 2. Not choosing to use his DRS as well to close that gap, but already this could be a break in the DRS, 1.1 seconds. Grimmick sensing this, and he completely emptied his ERS to try and get past, and no avail there. He's got no ERS and that gap, so I mean, they might just creep in. If Darky's smart about this, he needs to empty. Otherwise, he's going to lose the front immediately. Oh, Grimmick all over the place.
The other flag as well towards back of Chesney round and off into the escape road.
Charlie Feege as well, already up to P5 from last place. May I just bring your attention to that? So something may have happened at the start that we missed, because Geki shot up through the order, and let me have a look at the positions.
So Oozing's the one who massively lost that at the start. Chesney lost it further on in the lap, but it's Oozing who's the early yellow flag, I believe.
Whether people had a glitch where they couldn't see the lights or anything, so we'll have to just to bear in mind with that. Yeah, Darky then, as it currently stands, does not have the DRS, so this could already be like an immediate break between the order. So Geki's off as well, all the way down to last then for him. He then loses 2 positions. Very close though, as expected. Fastest slot the next break down in P8, but everyone else still very close. Yeah, look at that, just in one lap. That gap between Camper and Darky's gone at 3/4 tenths. He's worried that that's immediately just the race decided between the front 2. Brad is in the gravel, done the exact same thing as Gremick. Charlie Feege's, he's the one that basically does the replica of what he's done. And he pounces up to P4 immediately. Gremick trying to get past him as well. Camper sets the fastest lap. 18.9 feels.
Oh, Gremick hits the wall at the outside.
Oh, he got 3 wides through the wall.
Going to McLaren in the wall, it's leather.
Oh, and he's reset the shock as well. Oh, that's a shame. I didn't even realise he was in the mix, and then out of nowhere he just spawned and came together and spun. No safety car or anything, not even a VSC. But that's all the way down to last 4 laps out. Cooker as well, trying to cut through the order. Looking to get past Jatin, and then he's got Bradders up ahead, who's got half a wing as well. So no point him really fighting.
Fastest slot in the back of him, and
again
it's into the gravel.
Just get and then a lovely move from Jatin.
He's missing half his wing.
Yeah, it gets caught up from it. Jatin pounces to make up 2 positions and all that.
Camper's in the lead.
Yeah, and amongst all this, we missed Camper going into the lead. I guess he should
might go back here though if he decides to drone. No, he's going to go back here.
Oh, Darky's round. P3, and now he was in 5 P3, and that promotes Charlie to P3 now. In his first race in the league, looking like a solid outing for him.
There's damage as well on that
Camper's very, very deep.
Yeah, Camper very deep. No, just survives. Oh, he's lagged out.
He's going to lose. Yeah.
He's on PS, so he should be able to get back in.
For me there, he was in the gravel.
Oh, this could be crucial then for the race win. Because not only is this going to give Charlie DRS and give Charlie a chance to win. Is Camper back in? No, he's not. Reaching 1.4 seconds or so. Look how much time he's lost. Yeah, immediately then Charlie up into P2. Beginning that hunt back.
Camper's back in though. If he's lucky, Charlie could push on and get the DRS and we can
drag him forwards, yeah.
That said, it's a 1.4 second gap. As you disconnect.
Yeah, I disconnected, thank you. Get me in! Get me in!
He will let us invite you.
Yeah, that's
I've
fine.
managed to.
He will let me invite you.
I just go through all this.
Bradders gets a 3-second penalty as well. We disconnected his.
Hopefully I don't have to restart the
That's
stream.
Boxing.
I'll try and load this back up.
Don't you
Hopefully
know?
it says session exists. I don't really want to restart the
There's
stream,
got to
but
be
we'll
something in pit stops here.
see if it lets me join back in. Bear with.
Cook were 4 seconds behind. He'd been in next race, but it's too far back there.
Yeah, it's more like he's gonna have to look Parmigiani, and his camper gets a 3-second penalty after being able to take control of his car.
Yeah, I can't get in, so I'm going to have to restart the stream. We'll be back shortly, guys.